So I'm back on the apps and I have some things to say. This is going to be a quick little mini-sode, and I'm sure I will do a full episode around my experiences being back on the dating apps. There is an episode to come that is about how to use dating apps effectively, but I will likely, I'm sure, in gathering my information and my experiences on this round of my dating apps, I will probably have more to say in a more formal episode. But I'm just currently, as we speak, in the midst of navigating some dating app shenanigans, I guess. So I rejoined Hinge maybe 2 weeks ago, and I joined Bumble for the first time like less than a week ago. So those are the two apps that I'm currently joining. I thought I was going to join Tinder and then ended up just joining Bumble. And generally, I like it. As far as dating apps go, I really like it so far. And I feel like, I was going to say I feel like I'm having more success on Bumble than with Hinge, but I think it's more that like I'm getting more matches on Bumble than I am on Hinge. But in terms of like dates, and granted, I've been on the apps for like 2 weeks. So, but I had one person on Bumble, set up a date. He had me send the place I would want to go. He's like, that looks cool to him. And then suddenly like no contact. So I was like, okay, cool. Boom, you're done. And then I have someone who I have an upcoming date set up with we've been texting. So we went from the app to texting, which I'm a fan of doing pretty quickly because I'm fine to block people on my phone if I feel like I don't want to talk to them anymore for whatever reason. So it is easier to communicate via text than the app for me. And if they seem like a person who's serious about having a date, then I prefer that, because when it's time to actually meet up for the date, I want to be able to directly contact them rather than go through the app to like say, I'm here or I'm on my way, stuff like that. So that person, I have a date set up, so it seems like that should happen and I'll go, that should go through because we've been in significant contact via phone, and we did a FaceTime just last night. Now, as we speak, that person who I have a date set up with some days from now, they made the point that after our FaceTime yesterday, they were like, oh, it'd be really cool to like see you sooner even. And they happened to be traveling from Pennsylvania for work. They had a conference or something. And so he was like, maybe we can just have like an impromptu drink if I'm, not too tired on my way back. And so I was like, okay, cool. If you're up for it, fine. Otherwise, no big deal. Turns out he's not up for it. He's like, yeah, I should just get home. And as he was texting me that, there was this other guy who I met on Bumble, who he was texting me, asking me what I was up to tonight. And I happened to, at that moment, realize I was up to nothing because this other guy had decided, he wouldn't be coming, which is fine. We didn't have anything officially set, so I was fine either way. So this other guy who I met on Bumble was like, what did you have in mind? I'm like, a drink? ? He's like, yeah. He's like, I don't really go out to bars much, so I don't know if you have any suggestions. I was like, sure, fine. I'll send something. And as I was about to send the place that I suggested we go, he sent a message saying, what would you say if I invited you over? And I first sent the bar or restaurant that I would want to go to. And I just want to like have a drink. It's not like a formal date or anything. I'm happy with first dates being pretty simple, quick, and easy. So I have an easy exit if I'm not feeling it. And so then I responded to his question about what would you say if I invited you over? And I said, I would say sorry, not on the first date. And at the time of this recording, I have not gotten a response back from him. So there may be no date. So I'm just out here to, help give realistic expectations of this dating apps process. These are things that do not bother me personally because I go in with these very business-like expectations on this whole situation. There's a lot of weeding out that you have to do with people. And so, sorry. And so I am happy for people to weed themselves out for me. Meaning, like, if he is not happy about me not being willing to come to his place on the first date, then it's fine for him to weed himself out of my dating pool. 100% happy with that. So, this is just me sharing my in real time dating app experience. And it'll be interesting to see where these things go. Hey, by the way, I can be found in other places besides this podcast. Just search my name on YouTube and you'll find my channel. Subscribe for periodic how-to videos for dealing with breakups and mastering dating. That's right, I said mastering dating. It's a skill, ladies. I can also be found on Instagram at Tracy Panak. And lastly, I most encourage you to join my email list where you get breakup and dating support delivered to your inbox, in addition to getting the most exclusive access to my programs and coaching services. My email list subscribers are the first to know when my coaching programs launch and the only people to get discounts when they're offered. As always, I'm glad we got into it and looking forward to next time.